A cult?
I wouldn't necessarily call us friends though, because like we'll hang out every now and then, but we don't really like text each other. Some of us have become like really close, but I feel like we're more of a family unit. Like we have our ups and downs.
I would like to point out that there is a Snapchat group chat, and we've gone out on 2 to 3 occasions together.
That's true. That's true.
So
2 to 3 occasions. We've been working here for a year.
it's more than I
But
see a lot
that's
of my
more
friends.
than last board.
Think
And-
about
and that
that
is-
in terms of you already see each other 8 hours a day and
That's
you're
true.
choosing to hang out after.
And
That's true. And we have a date this Thursday.
I remember like first walking into the Targum, like when I was coming to join, and like feeling awkward because it was this big like office that I didn't really expect. Well, not really big, but compared to what I would expect, I guess, for a student newspaper. And kind of going through the training, not really knowing what I was doing, and taking my first story. And I guess I really didn't know what was ahead. Like I felt like I learned a lot, but I didn't really experience like or understand the role until we really started it in last January, so almost a year ago. And like when that happened, I remember the very first week of officially being on the job was pretty stressful. We were here pretty late, a lot of long hours, but I mean we all got through it, and I feel like everyone kind of like worked well together and kind of like bonded, probably because we're here all the time.
I came to Targum because my best friend was training for EIC. But I also like to copy edit, and so she was like, oh, this might work for you, and I was like, okay. And I was really nervous at first because everybody looked like professionals. And now a year later, I'm very fine because everybody was not professional. We're all just a bunch of students doing our best, and I'm fine with that.
I guess I sort of came here happenstance also. I saw an email from Steve Miller about an open position as associate copy, and I also wanted to copy edit because I want to do publishing later on, so I thought it was sort of fated. And then I came here and I trained for 2 days, and then I got really nervous and I didn't come back for 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks I came back and officially started training for copy editor. And then managing, to be completely honest, I didn't want to do managing. I was sort of like, all right, I'm in and out, and then I'm going to leave and do something else. But then Cola, the current EIC, was like, no, I need someone to do it with me. I can't do it with anyone else. And I was like, fine.
so please state your name and your position here.
I'm Stephen Weiss. I'm the opinions editor.
And how long have you been with the Targum?
2 years.
What's that been like?
I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. And my writing's gotten a lot better. My editing is probably because of my editing, but I've also written a lot. I've learned a lot about people and a lot about management, organization.
What do you think of the people here?
I feel like I've made a ton of friends at the Targum with both of the boards I've been on.
What about this board specifically? Is there anything special about our board?
I feel like our board gets along really well, better than the other boards that I've experienced, for sure. I mean, I've been here for such a long time. I feel like it's gonna be really different, not coming to the Targum every single day and doing work, you know, and not spending so much time with everybody here at the Targum. It's gonna be weird.
I mean, it's inevitable. You have to get close with these people if you see them for so long.
Right, because they're not going to work.
I mean, that's true. It depends on like the people on the board and how they communicate with each other. But this board has done well on like communicating, I think.
Yeah, and like we bicker, but like we're fine.
Yeah, like I think we know how to separate like personal from professional, like how to still get things done even when we're not happy with one another, I guess.
People are always like, oh, that's why you're there so long, or like that's terrible. But I mean, well, like sometimes working until midnight or later is terrible, but like I think like it's worth it, and it's something I enjoy, and it's kind of hard to explain. A question like what do you do here? Like what's obvious, like editing stories, writing stories, reporting on the news, but I feel like there's also like more to that question. Like I learned so much about like journalism, about Rutgers. It's going on too, and like those kind of questions can be harder to grasp, and also about like what the Targum, like means to me and what it'll mean going forward. Like It's difficult to say, but it definitely has had like a big impact on my time at Rutgers.
We're like super close because we spend all our time together. It's hard not to be close. Family? I don't know. Yeah, we fight like family, get along like family.
What is
Oh,
family a bad
awesome.
word? Would you use something else?
I mean,
I just showed you guys the film. What I have so far. What are your thoughts?
it's really good.
Yeah. He's
Much
kind of a
more
robot,
rational.
but in the nicest
Rational.
way possible. Yeah,
Robot.
in the nicest way possible.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's a very logical person. That's kind of
Yeah.
how we know Steven to be. But was it weird at all seeing him get choked up like that, even
A
if
little.
he
A
wasn't?
little.
He rushes out of here. Well, which makes sense, but at the same time, he's booking it.
I mean, he gets his work done and then he leaves.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's fine because we all want to leave.
Right,
But
but
he
he
definitely
can't.
gets his work done.
But this will be one of the last times you leave.
Right. I think that's what hit him. The fact that that'll be the last time he's
Because you come here every day, you start at 4 and you leave God knows when.
2 a.m.,
And then
4 a.m.
to go from that to literally nothing, like you don't even have to walk inside this place. It's gonna be
And
rough
Steven's like me and Sage because he's
Yeah.
been here for 2 years now.
for just
So I
as
think
long
Right.
as we
it's gonna
have.
be weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it really hasn't. I haven't really processed it yet. That it's the end of everything, not just college, but Targum also. So yeah, when Tuesday hits, it's gonna be
Hard.
a lot. It's the last day of production, and then it's also my last full day of classes as an undergraduate, which is a lot.
A lot of what we did this year was me and Sage were kind of like put blindly in the middle of like chaos, and we just kind of had to like figure our way out of it. So honestly, a lot of it has been like winging it, and I think that it went way better than I thought, and it was also way harder than I thought. It is like a full-time job, and I don't know what else.
You guys were really well together.
Yeah, I keep telling Sage, like, I think if it was anyone else, like, as managing editor, I would have left on the first day because I wouldn't have been able to deal with anything. You add an emotion to that.
Those gas gotta go. Absolutely.
I mean, like, on the one hand, yeah, it is the last day of production, but that doesn't mean we're not gonna, like, see each other.
I don't know about Sage.
Well, we
Sage
will.
is-
Well,
Sage
maybe
is gonna
I'm
be-
gonna have to travel from a different state, so that's different, but, like,
A lot
I'll
of
still
people
come
form
down.
Connections, like,
Yeah, like,
this isn't it.
like Steven said, like, he made a lot of friends, and you're not just gonna stop being friends with them because you don't see them every day.
Yeah.
We'll just have to make more of an effort to, like, schedule time with each other.
Friday.
And Friday, yeah. We're having a celebration on Friday.
How do you guys feel about this being one of the last times you come out together?
I feel like we should cherish this moment and get as drunk as possible because I love it when we're drunken together. And this is one of the last times, so let's do this.